Used for anti-submarine warfare, coastal patrol, convoy escort and air-sea rescue, Catalina is known to the US Navy, was closely involved in the attack on Pearl Harbor with the interception of the Japanese invasion force, discovery and shadowing of the Bismarck prior to its destruction, and the sinking of several dozen U-boats over World War II. Over its time, the crew have claimed 2 of 4 Victoria Cross medals awarded to coastal command crews. After the war, the surplus Catalina served with numerous military and commercial operators around the world and found new leases of life as forest fire water bombers, survey aircraft, and as you can see here today, stars of air displays all over the UK, Europe and America. Flying for you today, Miss Pickup is the most active, and she's now the only one flying in Europe. She's 81 years old this year. She was built by the Canadian Vickers in Quebec for the Royal Canadian Air Force in the autumn of 1943. And during World War II, the aircraft is flying for you today. Hunted enemy submarines, patrolling day and night along the coast of Western Canada. Post-war, used by the Arctic Survey, briefly working as a freighter before joining search and rescue flights, where it served until finally being sold by them in 1961. As I said, many of the Catalinas were used as water bombers, fighting forest fires all over Canada, along with some seasonal work in the South part of Chile. And in the 1990s, Miss Pickup was purchased for the African Safari Flight Project, which was planned. It had passenger seats put in, a one-piece rear hull ballista, which was for viewing at the rear, and had a stair installed at the back as well, but the Safari flying never got off the ground, and it was then abandoned in Amo. And it was there that Plain Sailing, the organisation that runs this beautiful aircraft, located the airframe, and after a lot of work managed to get her across to Duxford. Now re-registered and named Miss Pickup, she flies at airshows all over Europe and has ventured as far north as Iceland, Greenland and Arctic Norway, and as far south as Marseille, Turkey and Barcelona, and over to Poland and Moscow as well. She took part in the 70th anniversary of the Battle of the Atlantic Flight Path down the Thames in 2013. And later that same year successfully flew around the coast of Britain, establishing a UK national record for the coastal circumnavigation of the UK, as recognised by the Royal Aero Club, a distance of 3,317 kilometres in an airborne time of 18 hours and 12 minutes over 4 days. That, Simon, is quite impressive, isn't it?
It's an unbelievable aircraft. When you said, I was really shocked when you said it's 81 years old.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That is incredible. It looks a really contemporary looking, I think, timeless aircraft.
Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I just wish my body would look as good when I'm 81 years old. That's what I'm going to say. She's still operating in fresh water on a regular basis, and in addition to air shows around Europe, you'll also see Miss Pickup in any film. If there's a film that you see that has one of these beautiful aircraft in it, it will probably be Miss Pickup.
They're the floats, are they? The stabilisers that we just put down?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
As I say, this is flying as Miss Pickup, but the original Miss Pickup was lost in the North Sea during an attempt to rescue a P-51 Mustang pilot. Due to engine problems, the Catalina couldn't take off from the water and was drifting all night. It was then shot up and sunk by the Luftwaffe, and the rescuers themselves had to be rescued, eventually taken to Great Yarmouth by lifeboats. There you see those beautiful show lights and the pontoons on the side. And there is a memorial to the original loss of Miss Pickup, recorded on the Counting the Cost of Memorial sculpture at the American Air Museum down at the Imperial War Museum of Duxford. Normally crewed by a crew of 8, a maximum speed of 196 miles an hour, which is about for something that's 81 years old. With her floats down, she's 100 feet long. She can patrol on range for 2,520 miles and powers by two beautiful 1,200 horsepower craft with the twin wasp radiators, and that is what's giving that gorgeous sound, which we will now take in as Miss Pickup comes back, coming into the left now to display for you. When it was being flown in World War II as Miss Pickup, not just for rescue, it was also carrying machine guns, torpedoes in some cases, and some depth charges as well in its submarine hunting role. Now, if you'd like to support Miss Pickup and preserve the memory of this beautiful aircraft and the legacy of the many air crews who have flown in her and indeed held them in prime flight ambition, then you can join the Catalina Society. You find them online at catalina.org.uk. and help keep this beautiful, beautiful aircraft displayed for everyone for years to come.
Really tight turning system as well. It seems for such a large aircraft. It seems like it can turn on a penny.
And of course, in its original role as both hunting submarines, this will enable it to locate, drop depth charges, return, and also for rescuing as well, of course. You'll be able to see people you're rescuing and then come round and immediately give them some reassurance that you've spotted them and that you were coming down. There we go. Miss Catalina, our first display. You enjoyed that,